Greetings, this is N1IR, and I'm doing a little video on the Echolink mic interface. Right here I have a Kenwood mic, a network Cat5 connector, and that goes to the serial port and the microphone in. I got batteries for the power supply to power up the internal. Actually, I'm sorry. I got this supply to turn on and off the PTT on the serial port. So what we're going to do is we're going to plug this in to our serial port. This is a pretty modern computer. I just got this computer not too long ago, about a year ago. It's got it still has the serial port, so if anyone says I can't get any more serial ports, that is false. They still make PCs. This is a little Lenovo, and it has the serial port in the back, and it was made literally about a year ago. So once those are plugged in, here's our Echolink. So I'm going to go up to and connect up to the test server.
Welcome to the Echolink test server. This server records your transmissions and plays them back to help you adjust your transmitted and received audio. Please feel free to connect as often as you like.
Now here's the microphone. Testing 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to get a little closer to the microphone. Testing 1, 2, 3.
To the microphone. Testing 1, 2, 3.
So this is going to operate very similar to your VHF radio, and you can key up the microphone and transmit audio, and just like your regular radio you would at home.
So this is going to operate very similar to your VHF radio, and you can key up the microphone and transmit audio, just like your regular radio you would at home.
Okay, to set up the RS-232 PTT, you go into Preferences, and you go to Connections, and right here it says PTT Control, and I have it on COM 1, Serial Port CTS, Clear to Send, on COM 1. Now I'm running Linux, Ubuntu, so unfortunately the only port that works, because this is a Windows program running through Wine, the only port that does work is the hard serial port. With Windows, I've tried it with Windows with the RS-232 to USB converter. That's this guy right here. That'll work as long as you can define a COM port. And you can probably get this working in Linux too. I just haven't had the time to work with Wine to get that running on the serial. So there it is. This is the Echolink microphone interface cable. Now I used Kenwood because it had a hard-wired PTT switch. I tried running Yaesu, but I think they have a transistor switch in there, and I just couldn't figure it out in time. So, I only had a few minutes to wire this thing up, so I just switched over to the Kenwood. Plus, the Kenwood fits in the nice 8-pin fairly well. And I'm going to post the schematics of this on the website and a little write-up. I do wish, if the guys at Echolink, I wish that there was another checkbox over here to bring a pin high. That's a common thing on some other programs, that you can actually force a pin high. Then that would eliminate this power supply, and it would just be wires, and you wouldn't have to use batteries. You could probably do some other things. I tried tapping off the USB port for 5 volts. That didn't work really good. I had a lot of noise and problems with that. So yeah, I tried getting 5 volts from other sources, but it seems like battery worked the best. So that's the way it went, and the battery should last a long time. Right now it's just sitting there with no current. When you transmit the only current that's going through is pulling the pin high on CTS, so that shouldn't take a lot of current. So these batteries should last quite a long time, a few years actually. You could probably switch to lithiums and get even longer life out of it, because it's not a heck of a lot of current putting that CTS pin high. It's only probably less than a milliamp or so. Alright, so that's the video there, and this microphone does work like a regular computer mic without the PTT, so it can double as your computer mic as well. It's always hot, it's always on, so that's pretty much it. And hope you enjoyed the video. I'll post all the schematics and all the information on my site.